So I'm going to be putting the all the bodywork back on my 2015 Multistrada here. I'll just do a quick walk around so you get to see what it all looks like with everything off. Excuse the state of my garage. I've got a few projects going on. I've got a DRZ 200 refurbished going on for a friend. That's basically what she looks like without all the bits and pieces on. Just did one little mod. I just put a mounted my Garmin up above the dash, but we will start the installation process. Okay, first I'm going to put the tank back on. Expose the hole. We don't need that connector right now. This pipe will basically be I believe the tank vent that will go up underneath the tank. I'll put that on the plastic piece. Okay. There's another hose here that will connect to another, I don't know whether it's a vent or a drain hose, in case the bike falls over. I don't know if you can see that down here. But we'll put the tank shroud on first. So I've got the big tank piece cover. Got one hose to connect here, which will connect down the left side, and the other hose, which is just on top of the tank, will connect to this. So I'm going to try and push that on first. Off so I don't scratch anything. Okay, that piece is on nicely. Another vent hose. Goes down this side. Okay, got the two hoses running down in their appropriate locations. I'm going to put the tank bolts back in now. Okay, line those up. I'll pretty much line everything up. This is the tank rim for the GV bag. Four little spacers go underneath this guy, like so. Make sure this is opened up while I sleep along. Next I'm going to mount the various tank bolts to the 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one somewhere. 5. Each of these tang bolts has a little nylon washer on it. Next I'm going to put on the, I guess the upper beak cover. There's a wire here I need to connect. I've got the power port there I need to connect. This has got rubber grommets, you can see there. They're going to slot into here. I've got one wire which has to connect here. Okay. And this wire here is for the power port on the left side, on the right side, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The front nose has a piece here which is going to slot into this rubber piece here. So first thing I'm going to do is connect. There's a rubber boot that goes over here. I'm just going to wiggle this guy on. So basically there are 2 screws. There's one here and one on the other side. They're going to fit in. Kind of fit into this piece here. So I'm going to take the screws out now. This was a connector that was undone. Okay, and that kind of just has one of these rubber clamps, little rubber, and it's just basically going to clamp onto this hose. Next I'm going to put on the beak. There's a connection right in there, and this is the connector that goes to it. 1, 2, I believe. 3, 4 screws. 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side that hold it in place. Okay, I think I got it. I just need to tighten up the inside the beak. There are two locating pins that go in rubber grommets. There is kind of a plate underneath, coming off the, I guess this is the oil radiator, that actually needs to go underneath. The beak needs to go over the top of it. It does kind of also slot in a couple of, like, this piece slots into a couple of recesses in the front here to align it. All of these screws have nylon washers beneath them. So that's the beak. Below the beak, underneath, is this black under tray. I'm just going to try and put that in. A couple of slots for aligning it in the front. Okay. And it feels like that big rubber grommet on that plastic tray is what holds it in place. So get the screws going. Yep, Pop it away. Good. And I can put on this black piece. There's 2 screws. These are going to go on near the back of the tank. Okay. These are kind of hook in. You've got the piece of slots in it at the front. There's also a couple of retaining pieces, holes here, which go onto these 2 plastic pieces. So you kind of got to get the whole thing in and then slide it backwards. Not sure I got it. It's a little bit awkward. Okay, now to the side panels. It's got 3 top mounting screws. And then this screw at the bottom is a rubber grommet. It's got this kind of flat shaped nut thing on the back, and this panel has actually got to sit in this groove. This screw goes on this, so you've actually got to hold this because it won't stay still by itself. I'm actually going to go get my adjustable and get it set up. So putting this panel on again. Gonna get this over this rubber grommet. There we go. Put in this piece on the back. Okay. Gonna get this piece started. Okay. I'm going to get this one tight, pretty tight. I think it'll move around if I need it to. Tight. Now, this panel has a piece that just needs to notch into this, onto this, when it slides in place. So, yeah, feels like that's it. Holes look a bit like they line up. Side panels have 2 places where it's going to mount. One's going to be under here, and the second one is just under here. So. Is that one? Bolt goes in the crash bars. We've got two mounts here, which these two have to slip over, and then there's this kind of stud here that this loop has to fit over. We've got two prongs that are going to sit up inside of here, and then finally 3 screws with plastic washers hold everything on. So it's got a slip on from the back. It's all a bit trial and error for my part because I've not done this before, but I'm over those two. Gotta get those front pieces. There we go. There we go. That's it. Put the seats on, and we're ready to go.